Hello and good evening, and or good morning or good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Uh, I'm speaking to you tonight, GMT, or soon to be the early hours of the morning, to tell you of what I will be doing here on my YouTube channel, and which I will feed live via this onto my Mars Hill blog. And it is my coverage of the US presidential election broadcasts, which will be, for those few of you who don't know, on Tuesday, November the 3rd. And it is going to be quite a night. So you'll be asking yourselves, why do you want to watch boring old me compared to the other networks? Well, that's entirely a matter of you. And I wouldn't say I was necessarily boring, but hey, there you go. Everything has their own uniqueness in their social media coverage of the Trump elections, and I'm no exception. What you'll have with my coverage on election night, should you choose to pop in for just a few minutes, or just care to stay with me for the whole 6 hours, and I would be very glad of your company, is basically a look at previous US elections. And that's over 200 years. And obviously, there are some great ones to look at and compare. Take, for example, the 1876 US elections, which were similar to the 2000 ones, where there was no immediate outcome of who'd succeeded. And the Democrat candidate won the popular vote, and yet it was Rutherford B. Hayes, the Republican candidate, who ended up being in the White House. 1912, where former US President Theodore Roosevelt didn't get the Republican nomination to get back in his desire to be in the White House, and set up his own party, the Progressive Party, knocked the Republican candidate, the sitting president, William H. Taft, into third place, and thus Woodrow Wilson, the Democrat candidate, entered the White House. And we'll be looking, obviously, like everyone else, each state results as they come in. So hopefully, and election nights are never, ever as fully organized as planned. But as on road, you would have Indiana and Kentucky coming through at 11 p.m. our time, GMT. We'll be looking at the Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, Vermont at midnight GMT. And obviously, as far away as Montana, Oregon, and Utah at 3 a.m. GMT. And obviously, in the meantime, there'll be the occasional interview with us and occasional news summary, because obviously there'll be events going on in the world, some of them in reaction to the election results. And there is even the possibility there may be no actual conclusion at the end of it, but it will not be a boring night. There's also the Senate, 1/3 of the senators up for election, and every congressman in the US House of Representatives up for election, and several governors are up for election as well. So you'll have all of that going on. Could Lindsey Graham lose his Senate seat in North Carolina? And the senator known for his flip-flopping, being very anti-Trump in 2015, early 2016, and then being one of his most devoted loyal followers. Will he be penalized for that? We will see. So all of this will be going on, and it will be an incredible night. But obviously, there will be discussion, there will be a look at previous history, and everything that's possibly exciting. So bring some food, bring some drinks, come and have a watch this debate. And also, great thing of YouTube and being live feed, you can interact with me. So you can leave a few comments. I will respond, and I have let in on my timetable so far some feedback, so we could have an ongoing chat as to what's going on. I promise you, you will not get a boring night. It will be an exciting evening of political partying, discussion, etc. So do come along, write it in your diary. To 10:30 GMT. And in the US, that will be 4:30 in the afternoon if you're East Coast, and 1:30 in the afternoon if you're West Coast. And just come along, and No, 10:30. I do apologise. Ladies and gentlemen. That would be 10:30, 5:30 in the afternoon if you're East Coast, and 2:30 in the afternoon if you're West Coast. So yes, you see what I mean. It's never a dull and boring moment. So do set aside time, and you will have an interesting international political party, and I promise you it will not be a boring evening. Thank you very much. Do join me.